state of enlightenment is a state. It's not a destination. It's not a goal. And yet, it requires efforts. It requires perseverance, commitment, and more than anything else, mumukshatva. Mumukshatva is intense desire to be free from the confines of your lower states. Existence has several planes. First is the stones, elements. They just exist. There is no awareness. There is no life that we see. There is no progress that we see. The next is animals, birds, plants. They are alive. They seem to grow. They seem to have life. They have birth, death. So they are showing the signs of life. That's another state of existence. But they are not aware that they are alive. They are not aware that they can die. So human existence is working at a higher plane where we are also aware of our existence. And along with that awareness of the existence, we start living in a higher plane compared to animals. But because of the awareness of that existence, we try to protect it. And then comes the birth of the ego. The ego gets born along with the awareness of existence. The protection of that existence becomes fierce at any cost, and we utilize the new gift that is given to us, the mind, the ideas, beliefs. At a very subtle level, we create a big web of connections to objects, people, situations. Our beliefs become our weapons. And we try to protect our existence, not just physical, but mental existence, our connections with our ideas. All those things expand and becomes part of the ego. So that's the another plane of existence. But then there is a higher plane where Buddha, Mahavir, they all reached. And in this plane of existence, you are not only aware of your existence, but you are aware of your awareness. You are able to see that you are aware. And that's a very highly defined, a definite state of existence. This is where the meaning of a human existence comes alive, becomes a reality. Just woke up from the sleep. Something stirs within you. Consciousness wakes you up. As I was watching a dream, an elderly lady was injured. I was helping her, and was also a middle-aged man, one of my patients, a friend. I had to draw the blood on him, and he started passing out. Something suddenly stirs within me, and even though I'm sleeping, the inside state of awareness covers up the whole scene that I was watching as a dream. I was sleeping, and yet I was awake. Awake to the point that I could see the dream as a dream. And there was one unified plane of existence that covered up the whole picture, the whole scenery that was taking place. All of a sudden, now I had a glimpse of something that connects everything. And that connection was the connection of singularity, unity, non-duality. Is the state of Advait, where the awareness connects everything. When I was drawing the blood, I was aware of myself and the person whose blood I was drawing. I was aware of the lady. I was aware of the man passing out. But then all of a sudden, my consciousness shifted to take me into the higher plane. And I realized that in this higher plane, I could watch myself functioning in that scenery, drawing the blood, seeing the person passing out, and all that was observed by another plane of existence. This state of existence is the state that connects everything, even your day-to-day existence. You can watch from that plane of existence. You can still do everything as you normally do, but a little twist to the whole thing. You watch everything at a much higher plane of existence. The events of life keep on unfolding on their own without your efforts, without your input. The world just keeps on going, and yet you have a totally different way of looking at life. So these kind of moments just happen. They are not effort-driven. Only efforts that you can do is stay in touch with spirituality, listen to the discourses, read, keep involved in bhakti, whatever your path is. But the ultimate moments of realization, it comes from unknown. It takes you into the journey, into unknown, to the state where only the existence remains. All the activities, all the doerships, even the activities done without doerships, all the day-to-day activities, taking a car, going to work, meeting people, laughing with them, helping people, complaining about people, all those things you live on a day-to-day basis. But from this angle of enlightened state, this is all a drama being played that you are watching. Your existence has taken a different level. You become an observer, not even an observer. The process of observation even requires some efforts. Now you are in a plane that just binds everything. And whatever you are watching has literally no meaning. Your connections with samsara are only to gain anything from samsara. But now your spiritual plane has become so big, so peaceful, and so much enjoyable that the so-called pleasures of samsara that you used to call pleasures become meaningless. Now that you have the diamond, who cares about the pebbles? Who counts the pebbles? The value of pebbles have dropped. The pristine state of enlightenment is a state where you can remain in it perpetually. But it was a grace of consciousness, God, whatever you call. You have to be ready. You have to be ready to perceive these moments. It happens in everybody's life. Even in the people who are not striving, they do happen. But they are not ready to grab them. With the regular meditation, with regular efforts to stay in touch with spirituality, lectures, discourses, scriptures, all that will just get you ready to catch these moments. And in these moments, you get shifted into the higher level of existence. Where there is total peace. There is nothing there, and yet there is everything. It is a state that is possible for everybody. The human life is created for this existential level. You just have to rise yourself. Use the wisdom to differentiate what is meaningful, what is meaningless. little by little, you reach to a place where everything becomes a temple. Everything becomes the universal state where total submission happens and you merge with the total existence. And the peace that you had never expected, it comes. That's all for today. Have a good day.